Tonight, it appears Israel and Hamas are on the brink of a ceasefire agreement. Hostages would be freed and aid would flow into Gaza. Dick Brennan is here now with the latest on these developments. Dick?
Christine, it was a final diplomatic push by Qatar, Egypt, and crucially the U.S. that looks to end both the war and the humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza. And President Biden wants to end his term with a foreign policy with success. Hostage families gathered in Tel Aviv demanding the release of their loved ones taken by Hamas some 466 days ago, now anxiously waiting for final word on a possible deal.
I actually spoke to Prime Minister Netanyahu today. We met him with other family members of hostages, and he told us that it could be within days or even hours.
While others are fearful about getting too optimistic.
We were disappointed too many times. So I try not to let myself believe too much, but at the same time, we are hopeful.
In Gaza, now at the height of winter, family members are hoping loved ones will get desperately needed humanitarian aid.
They're in survival mode, so they're taking it hour by hour. It brings hope for them to move on with their lives. It brings on a lot of anxiety.
In Paterson, New Jersey's Little Palestine neighborhood, talk of a ceasefire is welcome news.
A lot of them are still under the rubber, and they need that help. They need a lot of humanitarian aid.
A provisional deal struck by Israel and Hamas proposes a roughly 42-day truce, during which Hamas will release 33 hostages, women, children, the sick and elderly, in small groups. In return, Israel will pull its military back to the inside perimeter of the Gaza Strip. It will allow a flood of aid in, and it will release hundreds of Palestinians from its jails. The talks have been getting special attention from President-elect Trump, who's been demanding a deal.
If those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
And Trump's Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, has been heavily involved in the talks. If the plan is approved by both sides, it's not clear how quickly things could be implemented. Christine.
All right, Dick, thank you for that update.